Hello guys, welcome to another video, and I'm going to be discussing some topics that I didn't get to discuss last time. So, here are a few more things. Alright, I know I talked about standardized testing last time, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. The only standardized testing that we really had up until the SAT or ACT was really just this thing called the bubble test. And you just bubble in things essentially, and there were like 4 different sections. Oddly enough, there wasn't like a math section. One of them was like vocabulary, and one of them was like reading comprehension. For people who have been in the school their entire lives, the first real standardized test is literally the SAT/ACT, so we're kind of being thrown in the deep end. But don't worry. Our school never really had a dress code. So, effectively, it was just you could wear whatever you want to school, assuming it didn't have any hate speech on it, because younger kids were also in the building, so you didn't want to set like a bad example for them. But otherwise, you were free to wear whatever. Like, I could just come into English class one day wearing like a Victorian dress, and nobody would care, like, because the school has so many just like weird people in it, which, you know, is good. Oh crap. Waiting for the next game. Oh no, am I stuck on the wing again? Because there are barrier blocks all around. Cutting classes in my school was kind of easy because we had no such thing as like hall passes. And so when you were out in the hallway wandering around, a teacher didn't just ask you for a hall pass, you were going on the honor system. This meant if you wanted to skip a class, having a teacher ask you for your hall pass wasn't the end of your whole skipping career. No, you just say, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom," and then they'd just be fine. Unless you've had an extended 25-minute conversation outside of their office with your friends and they heard the whole thing. Then they can tell you to go back to class. Oftentimes, teachers don't really say anything if they see people out in the hall. Okay, somebody just looted all the bullets in this building and took none, absolutely none of the chicken. We had this mandatory meeting once a week that people would avoid like the plague. Like, nobody wanted to go to this. And each grade section had some, like the middle school, the upper middle school, and the high school, they all had like their little meeting times. Nobody wanted to go them. Like, even parents tried to tell the school to like cancel them and stop them from happening, but the school did not listen at all, so people just resorted to the only reasonable thing, which was skipping. So when high schoolers would skip, we were allowed to go outside the building. I mean, we didn't really have to worry about anyone being like, "Oh, why are you leaving the building?" No, because like the security guards, they do not care, okay? So for lunch, a lot of people would go down this main street, we're just gonna call it Street, and so they knew to look on Street for people, because that's where everybody hung out, like for lunch, for everything. Holy crap, that's a lot of zombies. Ooh, no thank you. What if I just... There we go. Another place people really liked to go to avoid these meetings was the library. So they had somebody go to the library and look for, like, typically high schoolers. Okay, I'm gonna head over here and see if I can find some more stuff. Okay, there's actually a decent amount of zombies in here. Hey, I almost have a full set of armor. Guess I'll look in the junkyard for some things. There are only 11 people left. I have like no ammo. I feel like this game is unusually quiet. Running from those meetings with friends was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. Where's the barn? The barn's over there. Okay. It's a very big bonding experience because the next day people would typically talk about where they were hiding or how they got found. And if you didn't hide in a smart spot, then you'd be made fun of. But it was all like friendly, because everybody knew where everybody else was coming from. The same place, not wanting to go to those meetings. So in the preschool and kindergarten, you had to bring your own lunch, but once you were in first grade, you no longer had to do that. When you were in first, second, and third grade, you stay in like this little building, which, you know, it wasn't actually that little, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call it the little building. And they had like better lunch than I'm gonna call the building where the rest of the grades are. But for some reason, they had way better lunch than the big building. I don't know why, because like the big building's cafeteria was serving so many more people. Oh crap, I'm getting swarmed by zombies. This isn't good. Even teachers knew that the big building had worse food than the little building, because a lot of the time teachers would actually go over to the other building, the little building, to get lunch. Whereas, like, once we're in the big building, we can't really move to a different building to have lunch. So it's like we're stuck with big building food until, like, 7th or 8th grade when we can go out to lunch, like I mentioned in the previous video. But a lot of times, people wouldn't obey, like, the 7th to 8th grade, whatever, going out to lunch thing. So people would actually go out, like, way earlier. The administration, they did not enforce anything at all. Because for all they knew, some 4th grader going out to lunch could have had some lunch class in another building. I'm gonna go look for some more chests, because the beginning of the game is the best time for that since there are way fewer zombies. I'm not gonna go into the police station because that would be a bit suicide. And I almost died last time. Let's see. The church might have something in it, although I see a person in here, so I don't think they're gonna have much. Does that person have no ammo? Do I need to help this person? Hey, it's a techno goon. You know, when I think of the ideas for these videos in my head, and like what I can talk about, the ideas flow so much more smoothly, but then the instant I start recording, I just cannot talk. Like, I just completely lose the ability to talk. Okay, that person just robbed everything, didn't they? Yeah, they did. That chest had, like, nothing in it. That chest is empty too. Wait, did someone die here? I'll take it. Give me the stuff. I find that a lot of people die by chests because they want to just get one last item out of them, but then they can't. I'm getting out of here. I need a health pack. I'm gonna get into I think this is a fire truck, right? You know, maybe I could just camp in the fire truck. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I could do it, and it would be funny. It's so much easier to shoot them from behind. There's actually quite a few people in the church. I'll take the stuff in the chest, though. I was just expecting a flood of zombies to come down from upstairs, but I guess not. The gas station? Somebody up here? Nope, but somebody already robbed that stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way to the gas station since that's the rescue zone, if you will. I don't have that much food. Where is the gas station? No, the gas station is this way. All these people are wrong. I think. Unless I'm being a complete idiot. Please don't blind me. Please don't blind me. That would be terribly awkward. Wait, but the gas station is one of the hardest places to survive. It's like the second most open place. Please give me not blindness. Thank you. That guy's absolutely looted. Is that the techno goon? I think it is. The techno goon must be saved at all costs. Why can't I get headshots? This is not good. That's not good at all. I can't be the only person who just died. Oh, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. Hello, you've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to go back and watch my first video, I'll put it right up here on the end screen. And if you have anything to say, you can put it down in the comment section and I'll look at it later. Until next time, bye!